is Captain Smiley, and if I sound bossy to you, it's because you think like an employee. So cute. I got this super awesome shirt from... Hello, and welcome back to the Siren of Boston. This is episode 3. I thought in the first episode that the videos would be like 5 minutes, but we have a whole show apparently. So yeah. That beginning clip was from forever ago when I didn't know that videos on your smartphone could be shot in bracket 11 bracket 916 bracket full. I don't know what any of that means. I'm still not an editing master. I have a flashlight. That's why the light is wavy. I really hope that it isn't annoying your eyes as much as it's annoying my eyes. I don't know how to fix it. And please stick with me because it's going to be a great show. So yeah, only episode 3. I filmed that commercial for a client on Fiverr, Jay Arnold is my name, in the improper format, and he couldn't use the video. Instead of informing me of that, like my other client from acfootballcases.com, who couldn't use my videos, that I couldn't reshoot, but was nice enough to pay me and leave an amazing review, this guy left a 1-star review saying, "She didn't get the job done." Whatever, dude. No publicity is bad publicity. Fairy tales need those trolls, so I'm not pressed anymore. His brand is standoutclothing.com. I still got paid and a free t-shirt, so pay it forward. Just, tell him who sent you if you do leave a review, because I'm a huge star. Nothing major. Moving on to a recent past video. Topics from last week. Marxism. The denotation is the political and economic theories of Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, later developed by their followers to form the basis for the theory and practice of communism. How Black Lives Matter relates to that, and basically this is my Jade interpretation. Some super smart thinker dude, he was a philosopher, so he's a thinker, said, "Hey, how do we make the people's lives better? Well, what's the problem? Capitalism." Some other dudes, years later, more or less, misconstrued what he said, remember, take me to church from last week, and made communism. So, the fool I was fooling with claimed that Black Lives Matter leaders were Marxist, because in an interview they said, "We're trained Marxists." In other words, trained at making things better for the people. Power to the people. I can only assume he thought communism equals bad. Marxist equals communism. Black Lives Matter equals Marxist. Black Lives Matter equals bad. He didn't do his research. We do our research, more or less. It's just out there waiting to fuck your naive mind. You should get some knowledge. Speaking of, paganism is a religion other than one of the main world religions, specifically a non-Christian or pre-Christian religion. Now, let's get personal. Also, please like and subscribe so you stay up to date. We're getting personal. So, I told you I'm going to introduce myself, yeah? Well, I tell people who meet me that my story is like Princess Jasmine. I was kept away, told where to go, what to do, how to dress, and I had to get out. My mother was incredibly overprotective and extremely controlling. Although he was in the same house as me growing up, my dad was in many ways absent, distant, and neglectful. So I ran away. I got married at 20, and instead of running away to paradise, I ran away to another type of hell. My partner was incredibly insecure, manipulative, and instead of nurturing who I was destined to become, he hindered my radical, revolutionary, wild side growth as a way to obey my mother, because she would be worried if she told me to protect you. She would hate me if... We'll come back to that eventually. I was married at 20. I was divorced at 25. I will be 28 this summer. The entire month of July is my birthday. Vin Diesel and I share a born day. Think of me as a 2-year-old facing the world alone as an adult, if you can follow that. I don't have much experience with the evils of the world the way many other people do, because in many ways I was sheltered. I was born different and raised to be put away. That never worked for me, though, and the more I adult, the more I realize this world is incredibly fucked up, and I have something to say about it. No one is the boss of me anymore. No one is responsible for protecting my fragility and utter helplessness. I'm sorry if you're watching and I sound like a crazy, negative bitch who makes you say, I can see why she's alone. I know why. I'm coming into myself. She's not for the faint of heart. I believe in unfiltered honesty, though poised. Kind of slouching because, again, I am in Miss Toluda, my vehicle, right now. Poised and well-kept. And despite that, I lack many social graces because I haven't had many of the normal opportunities to interact socially. It isn't solely the fault of my upbringing, I must say. In addition, COVID works well for me because I never personally had a like for people. For an example, family friends with offspring would visit, and I would simply be in no mood to entertain. It would bother me to have company. People would literally exhaust me. I've grown. I haven't changed much in that way. Let's talk about this week's review. September 8th, I said, you share those memes that say exactly what your friends say, but you won't comment on what those friends say because you don't want your other friends to know you genuinely like what the person has to say. That's okay. I'll keep talking to myself. I know someone's paying attention. Hugs and love. I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. That was said by some crazy, fucked up motherfucker who sang, "Leave me alone." His sister sang, "Scream," with him. Thinking emoji. Eye roll emoji. Shrug emoji. Over the head emoji, because I know a lot of people are not going to get that. A lot of people didn't get that. Or maybe they did and they just didn't tell me how great it was. Anyway, so this, people, is a post I wrote again on September 8th, 2020. Basically complaining about my lack of views and interactions. Likes, loves, aw, whatever. I don't get a whole bunch of action on my pages right now. But I noticed that whenever I post unoriginal content, shared content, I get much more activity. Now, I don't know the science of the algorithm besides the popular get more popular and the lesser stay within that bracket. Unless they do something drastic like show their boobs. I give full frontal lobe all the time. But I have to treat my audience like a baby. I have to cater to their fragile attention spans, and if I'm just talking about myself, no friends, because we're Facebook friends, really care about my testimonies. I understand. It's actually one of the reasons why I don't or didn't want to go to church and listen to testimonies. Still don't. I don't care about the lives of people I don't know. Makes sense for why others don't care about my personal life. But if we're friends, I would hope you would care. Don't fake it. I'll sniff it out. I'll realize if you're constantly putting up this social media front, like you're a great person, you're a kind soul, you're a beast, you're a monster. You actually care to hear realism instead of tell me I'm amazing and being vulnerable and showing my ever soul-crushing sadness when posting a woe is me post. I really don't like those people. Remember last week when I said it's okay to have a facade? My mother walks around with this tough guy attitude. And when a stranger says, "Why so serious?" she says it keeps the bullshit away. I mean, I guess it's great to appear like you have it all. Appear like you're that bitch and then some. It's great to appear like you have it together and can't be hurt by anyone. Because yes, the weak-minded idiots who feed off of the crumbs given by the other idiots won't mess with you. But if you're used to idiots, it might be hard for you to understand. The world isn't only filled with idiots. You need to step up your game. Because the bullshit will find its way to you. When you're full of shit, you start to smell. So let's sniff it out. I mean, if you say you'll help me with something, talk it up and down that I got you. I'd love to help you. I support you. Everything you do. If you need me, I'm there. Then I call on you and it's, oh, I'm busy. I'm working on my dream. I'll get around to helping you with yours, maybe. Oh, I'm there. I'm for it. I support your efforts. If you need anything, let me know. Then I ask you, and it's, well, I don't want to get into trouble. That seems pretty edgy. I'm not the best for the job. Maybe someone else. You're gonna piss me off. Look, my circle is small. This business is dangerous. No cap. I need to be able to trust you. If you're too insecure to publicly show the world that you fuck with me heavy, I don't want you around. If you don't keep your word and you're scared to assist me, you're annoyed when I call on you, you don't listen when I have tips and pointers for how we can work better together, starting with the things that bother me about you, keep that same energy. Watch how I fade out. You'll watch hours of reposted reels on Instagram and repost them. You'll repost on your page other people's inner thoughts, popular TikToks, TED Talks, and anything that's in the now, but not the same exact thing if it comes from the person you're friends with or following. It's too long. It's not bright and colorful. It's not on the platform I really frequent. I don't ever see it. But if you post a shared post, I'm one of the first and only people to react or comment. Cut the shit. We're not cool. That's it. It's okay. You see me. You know me. Act like you know. Because I know you know that I know that you know I know you know. So be real with me. Don't say you'll do something, and when I hold you to it, you use compliments in a negative light. You're so smart. You're so disciplined. I'm just not like that. Are you trying? Here's some Jade history. In 2016, I bought and watched 6 movies so that I could watch The Awakening when it came out in theaters. The first Star Wars movie in theaters since 2005, 11 years prior. I bought and watched 11 Marvel movies so I could do the same for Captain America Civil War. that same year. I could have gone my entire life without seeing the Star Wars franchise, but it was important to my partner. And after debating whether or not I wanted to be stubborn and hold on to holding out, or see an incredibly pivotal movie for my generation, sci-fi and film, while making someone I loved smile, I figured my feelings of disgust could be put aside and I could genuinely make someone happy and get something out of it myself. Not everyone is like me, and I need to realize that right now. My big sister and I were planning to tackle an issue with a mutual family member. Her subtle and careful approach reminded me that I don't have to necessarily enable people to protect and deal with their fragile egos. But I also don't have to cut them off completely if they don't meet my expectations. I need to understand that people are who they are, which means they are not me. And so I have to meet people where they are. Rome wasn't built in a day. Relationships are work. But all involved must be willing to do that work. You'll notice when they aren't. And when you're pushing too hard or expecting too much too quickly, you'll notice that too. As a teacher, I am able and encouraged to expect the best out of everyone, because I know that with a little bit of good stuff, a lot of great stuff can and will be accomplished. Having said that, this show helps me. We need to understand that I am introducing myself the way I wish. I am coming into myself. I am coming into my community. That means family, friends, workplace co-inhabitants, because not everyone at work is a worker, those around me, my world, my universe. I am here, but we're here together. We're getting close to the fade to black, so let's wrap up. When I said the community didn't embrace me, don't worry. I won't burn it down. Of course, I have those in the community, my community, who do. I have 15 subscribers. People love me, and I love them too. I mean, I was always the one in the background. I was there because where else would she be? That's where she goes. No. No more. I don't like her. She'll tell you everything you don't want to hear, and she's weird. You're damn right. You can't silence me. You can try as you wish, but please don't be so unnecessarily harsh. Be kind. It's all a learning experience, and if you are here with me on this journey, I appreciate you. I promise I'll keep getting better for us. Just watch. Also, I am an alien time princess from the planet Jambrania, seeking intelligent human life or other. The theme for the Siren of Boston is Memoirs of an Alien. Memoirs from an Alien. The theme is Memoirs of an Alien. I think it's Memoirs of a Geisha, Memoirs of an Alien. The theme for the Siren of Boston is Memoirs of an Alien. I'll be whining and singing and signing and bringing sailors to their deaths, which means orgasms. If you'd please follow me at Jambrania on Instagram, Twitter, and not Snapchat because I don't allow strangers. I would love that. I want real love though, not just views. I'm here to save the earth, so you may have noticed I'm using a teleprompter. And it's awful. They have those in TV land, so I needed one. No more flashcards. Commercial time! Hi, I'm holding Calm Optics blue light filtering glasses. Gamer, teacher, office hero, techie, student, or model. Whether you're looking at a screen sometimes a day or constantly, help protect your eyes. Calm optics. Keep calm. Get a pair. And see the world for what it is. So yeah, thanks for staying this long. Thank you for giving me your irreplaceably precious minutes. This is not a Wendy Williams thing. I won't just be complaining. Though, there is I think there is still an entire YouTube channel called The Angry Video Game Nerd, who is just a dude drinking beer and playing retro games. He may be on Twitch if he wasn't the one who invented it. I don't know. People like him. So if you like shit talking, we've got it. If you like nerd rage, we've got it. And rants? Oh yeah. Next week's show is a mini dive into TV shows of yesterday. We'll do that. We'll do movie reviews and mentions. We'll talk about video games, maybe. I promise it won't just be me focusing on the personal happenings of my little life, because life is bigger than me. Truly. I'm the star, but I'm close to becoming a supernova. We're getting bigger. We're getting better. We'll see what happens. By the by, I realized that I have plenty of catchphrases. I don't know that I'll recall them all by the time I upload this. I don't think I did. But watch for the catchphrases. Some include... What the... Oh. Like, what happened to them? Whatever, dude. Nothing major. Do it for the zeitgeist. We'll see what happens. And a southern favorite. Oh, Jeebus. Good night, everybody. So when you leave for the sea, I hope you'll think of me. And as you sit on your boat, I'll sit here and dote, because I love you.